I know I'm known for stealing and people call them. This is not nothing.
You're known for stealing and people are calling you because you're stealing shit.
I've been made to steal. They make me steal.
Who makes you steal?
Life.
Okay, you were about to walk out with the shit after you passed the registers, and then you saw me and you went back.
Under 720 ILCS 516-26 Illinois Shopkeeper's Privilege, a merchant or law enforcement officer may detain a person on reasonable grounds of suspected retail theft.
Alright, boss man.
So what's up?
You got any more stuff in here?
Like what?
You just gonna be drinking straight vodka in fucking Walgreens?
Open alcohol?
I'm just sitting there.
This is fucking Evergreen. This ain't the city, bro.
Look at all this stuff.
And you did it right from me, too?
351 to 342 for an open.
Where's all this from? Yeah, take your hands out of your
You got any
pocket.
weapons on you?
Oh, no.
Hands behind your back for now.
Yeah.
Getting drunk in Walgreens?
No, I'm sitting on my butt.
Give me a third, let's start at 26.
I'm walking around with that.
341 so far.
That's not funny.
So you're just going around stealing shit from different stores?
No. I'm just hanging around, man.
Anything that's gonna poke me in your pockets?
No, I have nothing. Just a shot.
Well, we're gonna need to know who you are, okay? So we're gonna need your correct name, correct date of birth, make sure it's you that comes back, okay? Spell your first name for me.
J-E-R-E.
J-E-R-E.
M-I-A-A.
Am I Jeremiah?
Yes.
Do you have a middle initial?
I.
I. Last name? What's your birthday? Illinois.
I'm trying to think that warrant thing for.
I got you, but have you been arrested before?
Yeah.
Okay.
All
right, what's
the
the
got a non-survival warrant.
Okay. You know your last known address that might be on file?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just waiting on my check, man. I'm just lollygagging now. Trying to get to. I'm waiting to.
Here, watch out. Let this guy through. Gonna hang over here by the Modelo's. So what do you just think you can? Where are you coming from?
I'm coming from
Where's all that? Where are all those charges from?
the bus. I carry them with me.
Listen,
I'm just carrying them.
listen. Shut up and be honest. This is what's gonna help you out right now. All right? Where is that stuff from?
It's not from here.
I didn't say it was from here. Where is it from?
It's not from around here. It's not nothing.
That's not the question, but where's it from?
Look,
Just come straight
you
up.
see what that is right there?
What?
Check that out. You see that black thing right there? Those are cameras, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna track every single direction you came from, and I'm gonna track that back. And once I do that, I find out where that's from. I'm gonna be even more pissed off. You're gonna get more charges. You understand? I know you're not new to this,
Yeah.
and neither am I.
I'm not new to it.
I know you're not.
Me all day. I mean, I know I'm known for stealing and people
Right.
call them. This is not nothing.
You're known for stealing, and people are calling you because you're stealing
I've
shit.
been made to steal. They make me steal.
Who makes you steal?
Life.
Okay. But
I'm just trying.
where is that shit
I
from?
have 14 days left of this.
Where is that shit from?
That's from a store.
From Jewel? Just where the vodka's from?
No, I have it already. No, I didn't go in that Jewel.
You did not have that. You got that from Jewel?
No. That much wouldn't be gone.
Caught any of that? 99 no good.
So I'm just, I got about 15 days, before my.
Well,
ID
the thing is that you were about to walk out with the shit after you passed the registers, and then you saw me and you went back. Right. So you're still shoplifting. So you're still gonna come back with me for shoplifting, right? You're still coming back with me for shoplifting, regardless.
I know that's what you're thinking about me, but
no, that's not what I'm thinking. That's what's gonna happen. I'm telling you that right now. You're gonna come.
I didn't pass the register.
You did because the cash register's over there.
I didn't pass the register.
You did. I'm not arguing with you.
I didn't pass the register.
But you're gonna be coming back with me, alright, player?
I understand. I know how it is.
And then I'm gonna find out where that other stuff's from, and then it's probably Oak Lawn, and then they're gonna come and pick you up there from the station.
That's cool. I'm sure.
All right.
Got no warrant. I ain't got nothing. I'm doing this for nothing.
Stand straight.
For what?
Stand straight, bro.
For what?
Stand straight. I'm not gonna tell you that shit again. You understand? Let's go. Sit down. Okay.
There's more on the bottom of the bag. It's like the back.
842 Sam over Tom. Repeating 666 842 Sam over Tom. I have a file when you're ready.
Oh, this looks dirty.
I got 200-0167.
Here's another one.
0015.
Something.
No stempel.
Not yet.
Here, give me the bag.
Coming over your food for a valid.
Start dumping some of this stuff back in there.
Trailer. He's getting EFI for a minute.
Not the lighters. Leave the lighters out.
It's the 91st place for here.
So these are from here now, really.
Nora, 525. 0009 4333.
Thanks. Who's the manager? Do you know?
What's up?
Who was the person that called? It was that girl?
Oh, the manager? Yeah, you want to get her info?
Yeah. And I just let them know that I could sign on their behalf for retail.
You get a 52 here to the lockup.
Unless they want to sign.
The hospital. Some sort of inspection.
What are you going to charge for retail?
Retail theft. He walked past last point of sale. He saw me pull up. That's why he walked back. That's why.
He was an investigator?
Yeah, he was walking. He was right where the magnets are. Then he saw me pull up. That's why I pulled my. That's why I pulled my car back.
Alright, perfect.
Yeah, that's why I was like, let me pull back so he walks out. Yeah, he walked back. Yeah, thanks, bro. Appreciate you. Hey, Sid. Well, he's still in the store. We found him in the store, but the thing is that he has a bunch of other shit. Like a bunch of chargers and a big giant bottle of vodka. Yeah, Carl's checking now, but they're having problems with their cameras, so they can't pull up the time right now. Yeah, just in case he did steal shit from Jewel, so like that we could go over there, because he has a bunch of shit on him. She said that she saw him walk in. He immediately went over there and started putting stuff in the bag. I pull up, maybe. Yeah. So when I was pulling up, he was getting ready to walk out, but he saw me and he walked back in. Okay.
The threshold is not probable cause. It is reasonable grounds. That is a lower standard. And it was met here, by direct employee observation. The pat-down conducted early in the encounter falls under Terry v. Ohio, 392 U.S. 1. It requires independent, articulable suspicion that the subject is armed and presently dangerous. The subject's prior arrest history voluntarily disclosed, combined with the officer's safety concern, provides sufficient justification for a limited frisk under Terry. On the interrogation, the officer pointed to store cameras and told the subject his route would be tracked. Under Illinois v. Perkins, 496 U.S. 292, this tactic is legally permissible. Confronting a suspect with real investigative tools does not constitute coercion. No false promises were made. The subject's subsequent statements were voluntary. The critical legal issue is the last point of sale doctrine, unter 720 ILCS 51.6-25. Illinois courts hold that passing the final register with concealed, unpaid merchandise completes the offense. The subject aborting his exit upon seeing the patrol car is directly relevant. Under Illinois v. Wardlow, 528 U.S. 119, consciousness of guilt is a factor courts may consider. The subject was never advised of his Miranda rights. Under Berkemer v. McCarty, 468 U.S. 420, Miranda does not attach unless detention rises to formal custodial arrest. That line was approaching by the end of this footage. If this detention crossed into a de facto arrest, without Miranda advisement, any post-crossing statements face suppression risk. The subject voluntarily disclosed a prior theft arrest, acknowledged a pattern of theft, and partially attributed of the vodka to a separate Jewel Osco location, then recanted. That recantation creates an internal contradiction. If surveillance from Jewel Osco corroborates the theft, the subject's own words become the prosecution's most effective exhibit. Unter 720 ILCS 516-25c, a prior retail theft conviction elevates the current charge from a Class A misdemeanor to a Class 4 felony. If the value threshold or record qualifies, the store's camera system failed to pull footage at the time of the incident. This is a critical evidentiary gap that defense counsel will exploit at every stage. Without preserved surveillance, the prosecution relies on officer testimony and the employee witness account. Both are admissible, but corroborating footage would have made the case substantially stronger. The responding officer receives a B+. Legal authority was correctly identified and applied. No force was used. Coordination with management, and the second officer was procedurally sound. The deduction reflects language choices that risk creating suppression arguments and a missed opportunity to preserve. The evidentiary record before the cameras failed. The subject receives a C. He complied physically, which prevented escalation. However, he waived his Fifth Amendment right to silence, at every turn, volunteering damaging admissions. Walgreens management receives a B-. The employee witness account was essential. The camera system failure, however, represents an operational failure with direct legal consequences. Lesson learned. Suspects in a non-custodial detention have no obligation to answer questions beyond providing identifying information. Anything more is a gift to the prosecution. For law enforcement, language during interrogation matters. A statement like, "shut up," And be honest, may be legally permissible, but it creates risk in suppression hearings and in front of juries. For retailers, a surveillance system that cannot produce footage in real time is a liability, not an asset. Evidence preservation protocols must be in place before law enforcement arrives, not after. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out our second channel, Street Bodycam, for more police interaction and courtroom content.